Speaking of Monstars,
They should jump
man,
his ass.
Pepe Le Pew gone, bro. It's like, no, look at Sam.
Nah, go ahead. Go
I'm not
crazy.
talking about that shit, bro.
Yes, you are. You
Shout
had a lot to
out-
say about it on Facebook.
I ain't saying
motherfucker.
shit. Everybody else
Man,
said
you
shit.
always sparking convos on
And
Facebook
and get
and
the
then
fuck
like
on
disappear.
Oh, man.
I just
Yeah,
be
you
saying how niggas
always
feel.
doing that shit.
What do you want me to say?
Shit, go ahead. You seem to have a lot to say on Facebook.
Not really. I don't. I
missed it.
ask
You
questions.
had a lot
I
of
missed
questions
this.
to ask.
I be wanting to see what niggas
didn't-
Man,
is feeling
don't
like.
do that.
dog.
Don't do
Hey,
that. Like I
catch
just be
me up.
asking questions. Shit,
that's
you be
it,
having
bro.
a viewpoint on shit. You just be asking questions.
My only point about this shit is I don't feel like he did nothing in Space Jam 1. I feel like we have great creators that can change narratives. So if you feel so strongly about it, change the character. You don't have to delete this whole case.
Can we talk about
I think
who
that shit would
feels-
be hilarious if these niggas like just did it like 180 degree.
You feel me?
like
It's a
shit
way
on
they
it.
can switch this shit, make him a great guy, and
Hollywood.
find some shit.
Like
Like
then
you-
kind of like acknowledge the
Would
shit.
you
Yeah.
agree that it just be on some shit like niggas just be like, yo, we just don't even feel like dealing with this shit?
I don't feel like they could have fixed that, bro. I
They
get what you're
could've.
saying,
They could have,
but
but in a lot of
who's
times,
writing
bro,
this shit?
It's lazy.
even if I
It's
just,
lazy.
Who's
even
writing
if
it?
I
That's
just,
why I say
No,
this
that's
shit
a
all the
fact.
nah,
time.
It's
even
laziness, bro.
even if I take it to like a relationship standpoint, some shit I just don't feel like dealing with, like arguments and shit. I just
see,
don't
this
feel
is
like
why
it.
I
You know
can't
what I'm
have
saying?
it. This is why I don't want to be
So-
having these conversations because of this type of shit, though.
What?
Because
Well, you know, they like.
my thing is like, if we go really sit here and talk about it, we're gonna sit here and talk about it. I don't want nobody, don't know, oh, Miles got to do this apology tour shit. This is just really how I feel. If we could sit here and put homosexual activities on fucking TV, this shit shouldn't be an issue. Like, again,
I can't compare the two, bro.
I'm
So
not
listen,
comparing it. What I'm saying is we should be able to fix this and change it instead of thinking about some shit in the past. That shit is the past. Let's not be like, if somebody has something to say, I can sit here and have an interview and say, yo, this was an issue, but we changed it. If you have an issue, it's okay. He's not like that no more.
You're 100% correct, and I wholeheartedly agree with you.
Yeah, but
But on Warner Brothers' end, it just might be some shit that they just don't feel like dealing with
And that's just
because
bullshit.
society, like the
yeah.
people calling for
And that's
it.
why this shit go keep getting fucked up.
Well, when
Well,
you mention
There's,
when it's a group of people calling for it, because for some reason y'all thought Warner Brothers was like calling for this shit, and they
Mhm.
wasn't
No,
the
that ain't
people
the
that
case.
brought it
No,
up. That's
facts.
not the
That's
case
not
for
the
everybody
case.
listening. It wasn't them who was like, let's take Pepe Le Pew out
Right,
because
it's
it is.
people on it.
It was people who brought it to their attention. And when niggas coming at you like, yo, this
That's
nigga
the easy way
is
out.
Rape culture and shit, yeah, it's the lazy, easy way out. Even the actor that had the scene with him was like, you know, we could have just fixed his behavior, but
Mhm.
they might be on some shit like, yo, I don't feel like niggas doing that. We already
Mhm.
this far ahead, blah, blah. I can't say what I would have did in that moment if I was Warner Brothers, because there's a
I
lot of
get
shit
that.
that I may not feel like dealing with either. Like, yo, let's just shut these niggas up for right now so we can continue this movie. This motherfucker wasn't even in one too much. Who the fuck cares about this
But
nigga
that's
character?
my
This
point,
shit'll
though.
be
Like,
over in a week.
how do we fix this type of shit, though? Because it just feel like we not fixing shit. We just shutting people up.
We
Like,
do
that
have
shit
to have the
trash.
conversation.
You have to. And the thing is, people can't handle the conversation.
We do have
So
to have
when
the
you
convo.
sit here and say, yo, Miles, you really don't be saying, it's because people can't handle conversation. I feel like I'm too, and again, if you disagree with me, I can handle that shit. We just gonna have a con. People are very emotional and very sensitive.
I don't think anybody would have been upset with you about saying they could have changed.
Man, yes, they would have, bro, because they would have
People
like,
been saying that all
you
week.
got, bro, look at the cancel shit is so crazy, bro, because
People
it's
have
like,
been saying the same thing you've been saying
What?
all week, and even the
oh,
actor
I
that
ain't
had the
seen
scene
that. That's
with him have
crazy.
said that
I
all
ain't
week.
seen that because I left it alone when I seen some, like, when I see something really boil into some shit, it just be like, this shit ain't even worth putting no energy to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a cartoon, bro. We done
Yeah,
seen
let me say,
worse.
I could give a shit less about this nigga
Man.
not being in the movie.
That's
he
a
was
fact.
he was never one of my
I'm not gonna
fucking
say that
favorite
because my
characters.
thing is like,
I don't care about.
I don't care,
That
but
ain't
it's
my
like,
favorite
is it
Looney
really
Tune.
that point? Like, that's, I'm just saying, is it that serious? Like I said, just switch it.
I guess with the way the world is changing,
Niggas
I
brought
don't- I
Dumbo
don't,
back. You feel me? Niggas fixed the fuck out of Dumbo. True or false?
You talking about the live action joint?
Yeah.
I mean, if you call that a fix,
But I'm saying, it's out. Shit, it came back, didn't
yeah,
it?
but no, they didn't put any. Yeah, bro, it's gonna be a lot of like things
Niggas pick
changing
and
as far
choose,
as it's
bro.
not gonna be. It's not gonna be a lot of like racial stereotypes and shit as much as it was. Some of the adult themed jokes that's in shit
Dude,
not gonna
crack-
be
crack over here.
what.
Yeah, I'm interested.
nah, I was
Yeah.
just. This is why you see me on the internet And if you're in the Games on Crack group, you might see me sometimes saying, "Who the fuck asked for this?" This speaks to my "who the fuck asked for this" type point, where
for him getting taken out, people who have an
the
issue
movie
with rape
in
culture.
general, you could
Space Jam.
don't do that.
Niggas been
Listen,
asking for Space Jam
listen,
too. Come on now.
listen.
Really? No, I'm
They
dead
was
ass.
asking for
Like,
Kobe to be in
All
it.
right, if you gonna
Nah,
say,
no, I don't know.
my nigga.
No, I'm saying I never seen it. I'm being dead
I'm
ass.
saying,
that
like, who
shit.
was asking
never
for
seen that
Space
shit.
Jam 2?
And I'm not even doing
Who-
that with you.
who-
I never.
Who
me
was
personally, I
asking
never-
for Space Jam 2 with LeBron James?
With Kobe,
He
I'm saying
said
they've
Kobe.
been asking for Space Jam 2 is all
I ain't
I'm
never.
saying.
I ain't never
I've
seen that
never
shit.
seen nobody ask for Kobe. And
I'm
Kobe's
sure there
never
is.
done a Look,
No, let's get back to where we at.
come on,
So
bro.
no, fuck
I
that.
put that shit on my life that niggas was asking for Space Jam 2 with Kobe fucking Bryant. Google shit. There are fan-made posters. I'm not pulling this out of my ass that niggas been asking for Space Jam 2. And the
So
way
why-
niggas
hey,
dick suck
why-
LeBron
hey,
James,
so why ain't it
they
get done?
definitely been
Why ain't
asking
it get
for
done?
it.
Why ain't it get done?
I don't fucking know.
All right,
I
so
don't want
niggas
this
wasn't.
shit.
Hey, niggas ain't
So
needed
hold on,
that
wait.
much.
So what I'm
We
saying?
don't
bring
need
it
this
back.
one.
So bring it back. Where we get going
He's
with
making it
Come
with his
on,
own
bro.
company.
The three niggas in
so
here,
like I said,
the three niggas in here ain't been asking for half the shit the niggas put out.
this? That's a fact.
Come on, bro. I'm not comparing none of the shit the niggas want to this. I ain't asked for none of the shit that you
goes-
put in Games on Crack. I
goes-
haven't.
it goes-
Powerpuff Girls will probably be
goes-
trash. I'ma check it out. Snyder Cut, didn't ask for it. Gonna check it out.
Gonna
I'm not
be
asking
trash.
for shit. I don't ask for any of these
This
things.
bitch
You're
go
going-
point
you're
to
The
me.
going-
most
though.
things
You're
I
going to
ask
a whole
about.
ass
you're
nigga.
going to a completely independent point that I don't care about. I
don't
never said that you were
Yeah,
asking for all of
continue,
this. I was
continue.
like, it wasn't.
But you
I
said it come to the point of who's asking for shit.
Yeah,
Somebody.
in general, if
But how do you
you're
feel
going
about
to
it?
tell me that we're going to keep taking these same fucking characters from the 60s, keep updating them, and you get to this point in time where enough time has gone in American society that these characters really aren't relevant anymore, but niggas are continuing to put them in front of us like they are, you get these issues where you have these generation gaps between like what was acceptable at this time, because niggas are not doing anything creative. Like niggas aren't like really
Niggas
saying
is
like,
like-
hey,
And then you
make
have
some
this
shit
group
creative.
of motherfuckers who out here acting like PePe Le Pew fucking matters to them. So then it looks like we are one of them. Motherfuckers is on Facebook. I'm watching Looney Tunes right now because of this shit. You get niggas acting like that. So you get niggas acting like idiots, acting
So-
like they've been loving some shit
And
since the 60s.
That's my only point.
So then it look like niggas asked for it
I'm saying
when
like,
they didn't.
when
It's
that's
weird,
that's
bro.
that's my point. But
Nah.
that's speaking to my point though. That's what I'm saying. Like
This gonna go to a whole
That's
different topic,
why-
yo. I'm telling y'all now, because I
that's why
got
I'm
questions
saying,
and
like-
I ain't scared to ask them, bitch.
that's why I'm saying the overall sweeping question that I'm asking. I'm not saying that you personally. I'm saying like in general, a lot of shit just be cash grabs because niggas don't want to think and like really make some.
We
Oh no,
agree with that.
we already said
So
You was saying who asked for Space Jam 2? It's a collective amount of people.
I'm
that
saying like
have
niggas,
been
that. All right,
saying
so
that.
let me ask a question then, okay? Since we here,
I don't think it's been
Is
an
Space Jam-
overwhelming.
Is Space Jam 2 a thing that LeBron constructed and had to get done, or was it that something like Hollywood or whatever?
No, LeBron
saw-
wanted to do that
Yeah,
shit.
saw
LeBron
saw
wanted
the
to do
money
it.
into this shit and
No,
was like,
facts.
yo,
All of the
so
above.
that's.
But people were mentioning it.
I'm not saying nobody on earth, like nobody. When I say who asked, there's always gonna be somebody who asked for something. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's always gonna be somebody like, damn, I wish they would bring back this. I'm
well,
saying
can I get the
from
Warriors
general
game back? Shit.
the general perspective of creating content. I feel like when I ask that question, it's just going to the fact that content in general is not very creative when you're bringing back things all the time. And you will find yourself in these situations where you might have like a PePe Le Pew type character which fit back in an era, and people might have an attachment to this character, move forward.
All right.
It's not acceptable for the audience that it was intended for back then.
Well, you agree that like, because then you get the situation where somebody makes something original, and you got niggas comparing it to something else. Be like, nah, niggas done seen this. Y'all niggas copying off of this, doing this. And then you like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because that happens where somebody will come up with something that they feel is original or that's a new character or something different. And then somebody will be like, nah, we already done seen some shit like that before. But, I mean, it's been so much shit.
Where do we find a balance of, okay, just because you guys don't like this, like, how did these people get this much power over? Because, again, I have to agree to something just because you disagree with it. Basically, that I feel like that's the life we in right now.
It's not that, but it's a lot of things that didn't age well from our past.
Because my thing is like, let's talk about Dave Chappelle. Let's talk about South Park. Let's talk about Family Guy, The Simpsons, things of this nature. Like, they do and say what the fuck they want. So it's like, and it's
always within the era,
Come on,
and that's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Yes,
like,
they do.
because there's certain episodes of Family Guy where
like
I'll
you
be
said,
like,
always within the air, so they do change a few things.
they real witty with they. Again, that's a creator being a creator and making it content with, okay, this ain't that, but I'm going to state
which
my
we
opinion.
agree that
No,
this
facts.
nigga Pepe could have just been changed
Yeah, all right.
and not taken out.
I ain't gonna
But
take it no
niggas
farther,
shouldn't be upset.
Niggas shouldn't been
Daddy's
upset.
been getting
Niggas
taken
shouldn't
out.
been upset that we could have flipped it, bro. I mean, you can't say that, bro, because it's like, nigga, if a nigga say, oh, we go take Kenny out because we don't know what he's saying, he could be saying all type of shit under the hood. I'm gonna be fucking pissed off.
But when you say that a character is based upon,
Say if somebody just come out,
not
say
saying, if you saying
if
that
a group
this,
say that Kenny is saying a whole bunch of racial slurs. We don't fucking know, but this is just how they, you know. I know that's
listen,
different.
that would be weird. So yeah, I would be like, yo,
I can't
what are you
compare that though
talking
because
about?
we know
to
that
say,
Pepe
like,
was
yeah,
rapey
yeah.
as hell, so we can't compare.
So
that.
that's what I'm saying.
it's just within
My
the
kid
context,
ain't
bro.
gonna be able to go to school and play grab ass like I did. Will you agree? It could get real bad for that nigga.
It depends
he
on
gets
the people,
caught.
the students. Yeah, if he get caught for sure.
Ain't no depend on.
It was like
students.
that. It was like that for us if we got caught though. It's just
But
it's
no,
definitely
I didn't
different.
get, bro. I got
It's
into
definitely
like it
different.
was a
Yeah.
slap on the wrist.
Different.
Like, hey, don't do that again. All right, y'all can't touch on them
No,
girls like
I
that.
got-
Go.
I got tripped on.
Or you
I-
suspended or something. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, tripped on. Now, Miles, niggas is going to jail and shit for that, buddy.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh, you got a nude in your phone. Oh, child pornography.
no, facts.
It's way deeper, bro. Like, let's be real. It's
Don't
way
say- don't
deeper
say
for
my
these
name like
niggas
that no
than it
more.
is. You just acting like, oh, niggas
I'm
got
not
tripped.
acting like
Of
shit.
course
I'm
niggas got
going
tripped
with the
on.
scenario. Depending on where a nigga at,
No.
it's different, bro. Like it really is. If niggas,
No, but
no, I just said I agree.
Yeah.
I said
You
that.
could get into a lot of trouble now touching a girl. Way more trouble than you used to get into. Do you agree with that? That is
I say
way
yeah.
more trouble. It is.
Yeah.
So, niggas is just on some shit like, hey, because I think it was some years back, it was like some white kindergartners, like, the boy had, like, kissed a little girl on the cheek, and they made that shit the biggest deal in the world. A big deal that I would
Yeah, he was
never,
watching
as a
Johnny
parent,
Bravo.
that I never want to deal with.
That's another
As
nigga
a,
that
you
can't
know what I'm
come
saying? I just be like, yo,
Let's talk
fam.
about it. Johnny Bravo, Val Venus,
back. Val Venus.
You know what I'm saying?
Mark Henry.
Goat level.
So shit that
Goat
couldn't
level.
come back. You don't see
I'm just
Johnny
saying.
Bravo trying to come. Ain't nobody talking about bringing this nigga back right now.
Live action movie coming soon.
They ain't
Yeah,
doing
right.
that. They not touching that shit.
Ed and
Johnny
Eddie.
Bravo was
They not
like
gonna touch
the
it.
The
The
Gross
funniest shit,
Sisters.
bro.
And then niggas is upset
Who
at,
else?
at Disney
Monique. What's up with
putting,
Monique?
Yo, that name.
Niggas upset
Just the fact.
which she probably wouldn't even play that character now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she would. Like, I think if they wanted to bring that back, I don't think she would
Who
play
else?
that,
Bro.
that
I'm just
character.
I'm just trying to think of who else.
But that's all right. So here's what I don't like.
The Grandpa Family
That's
Guy.
what I don't like though. So the shit right here that you doing and everybody else doing, just because some niggas caught Pepe, y'all niggas is about to list
Lock
all
them all up.
all the other shit.
Yes.
But for what
Speaking
reason?
of, so Lil Mo just dropped.
Nobody's-
Hold on. So Lil Mo just dropped the interview, and she was speaking on the R. Kelly shit, and she was like,
Look,
yeah,
can I
we
get my
got
point
him.
off before this?
"No, cause you going there." And I
Where?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Where am I going?
Go ahead. Finish.
I'm asking where I'm
Go
going.
ahead. Finish. You're wherever you want to get your point off at. Go ahead.
Nah, where am I going? Tell me where I'm going.
No,
You said
go
because you
ahead,
going
bro.
there.
You saying that we bringing up these people? What?
No, tell me where I'm going.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Tell me where I'm going.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Nah, fuck that.
I don't
Get
know.
it
Go
off.
ahead.
Get it off.
Lil Mo dropped the
Get it
interview,
off.
and she was saying, "Go get these other rapey niggas who be touching girls that was with them and who are on songs with them as well."
I wasn't
But
saying go
ahead.
get them other characters.
I know you wasn't. You was going against that.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, it's not to say that these niggas not wrong as well.
Mhm.
Like, if you got a fucking issue with it,
Have an issue.
then
with
you
it
can make,
and do
you
something.
can have an issue with it. I'm not taking away from that. So I'm not like saying, but niggas in this bitch. So y'all go take him, not him? And it's like, bro, if you
I hate
really
that
care,
shit, bro.
do it.
And it's dry snitching.
If you really care, do it. But niggas is bringing up like,
Hey, but
like
look
let's
at
say for example,
What about
Johnny
this
Bravo,
nigga over
right?
here,
like
though?
niggas like, well, look at Johnny Bravo, and it's like Johnny Bravo isn't doing anything right now.
And
He's
Johnny
not
Bravo,
in any movies.
He with Russell Simmons.
He's not doing nothing in the cave. He's not doing shit.
And he used to get his ass whooped. I know, like
Yeah,
it's
that's a
nice.
fact. They used
Domestic
to be
violence.
like,
Why ain't never got no domestic
Hey,
violence?
stop.
they
Hey,
used to
stop.
be on, but like, if you look at,
All right, my bad, bro.
If you look at,
I'm just trying to have fun, y'all.
oh no, you good. If you look at like,
Crack crazy, dog.
if you look at the climate we in, niggas is just trying to tiptoe to make sure like they don't get fucked up.
That was domestic violence, though.
And it's some shit. They used to beat his ass.
It's not domestic when it's self-defense.
And it's shit. He got a point there because he used to be touching on him and shit. Like you
I
got.
don't remember him touching nobody though.
What?
I can't remember. No, I really couldn't
He
remember.
used to
Like,
grab
used
him
to
up,
dip-
bend
I
him
was trying
over.
to think. Oh,
hey,
really?
hey, tongue
Oh, he
out.
did.
Hey, his lips used to
Facts.
get all big.
That is a
Try to
fact.
lick. I remember he
And
licked.
and
He licked a chick face.
You know what ain't good
and
either?
got his ass.
He had a
whooped for
little
that.
girl as a sidekick too. That shit
At
is-
least they ain't
that's
try to play the R. Kelly
Yeah.
role with that one.
Facts.
She used
They
to
left
just try
that
to help
alone.
him.
She trying to help him find
Help him
love.
get the.
Glad
Hey,
favorite
man,
flavor
hey,
of
man,
love
you used to
over
watch
with.
a lot of
Shit.
crazy stuff.
It used to
man.
be some wild shit.
I'm surprised that shit ain't hit
Come
yet.
from a
So it's
crazy
like
era.
what? Flavor of Love?
Yeah, let me stop snitching though.
No flavor. Hey, nigga.
I know some shit
It's
was
a lot
popping
of
at
shit
that
Just
that
time.
was
a reality
wild.
show.
Reality shows.
I don't
period.
want to sidetrack for too long, but there's a specific reason of there's
shit
a
is
complete
ill.
era of like reality TV that just hasn't come back. Like a lot of niggas be bringing shit back.
Yeah, it's like
Man.
nah, we can't bring this type of shit back,
Mm.
and that's cool. Listen,
Man, cause wrestling.
think about how much shit like our parents didn't watch fucking change, and for some reason I don't see like Marquita throwing a fucking just hissy fit over what's being taken away. It's just like yo, shit is gonna change over time. So like y'all niggas gotta get the veins out your system and just relax. Like I don't
That
give
is a
a
great fucking
shit
point, bro.
about. I don't give a shit about
No, dude.
Disney putting Peter Pan under
Wait, what?
under the what, like if you under 7, it's not under the child profile. I don't care. I don't care about that. I just don't. Cause if I want my kid to watch Peter Pan, guess what?
I'm gonna let
He's
him watch
gonna
it.
watch
But
it.
listen,
So I don't care.
I'm not gonna ask.
I think
It's
that-
stereotypes. It's certain stereotypes. And bro, dead ass. If it's just a bunch of shit with like blackface on a network, I'm gonna be like, hey, do something about like just regulating this shit to where it's just not motherfuckers just watching it constantly. It's gonna piss me off. Even if Amir bring home a book from school and I see like some racist undertones in it, I might be upset about it. I'm not gonna make a big deal to him or the school. He ain't just, nah, you ain't fucking with this. Like parents do, you ain't fucking with this shit. But what these networks and shit trying to do, they just trying to be proactive. Like, listen, bro, just so, like when Disney did, hey, this shit got made a long time ago, so just understand
we were racist.
shit was racist back
we were
then.
really racist back then.
Nah,
We
you
changed
can't-
our ways.
Hey.
We were.
It's like, bro, I can't be mad at a
See how he
news.
tried to play
I
that
can't
same
be mad
song?
at a
we were
newspaper.
racist.
Can't be mad at a newspaper in the 1940s for just being openly fucking racist when niggas was just openly fucking racist then. Now, if you try to openly racist some shit now in a newspaper, I'ma fucking be mad about it. I'm gonna be pissed. But
I'ma
if a
just say
nigga,
this,
but if a
bro.
nigga shows me something from the 40s, like, bro, look at this shit. Don't this shit just piss you off?
We don't condone rapey shit, y'all.
I'm gonna have to, leave it alone.
We just pod and
Nah, we
Nah,
don't. Dog used
I was,
to be,
we pull up on that shit.
Last point is just like I think because we're the predominant social media generation, or like we the first to it. All this shit just sound louder. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just, I don't know. I think we're also in an era like we in our 30s and shit. Some motherfuckers is getting to their 30s
22.
and really losing their shit. Like, it's a real thing. Like, where
I mean, but I kind of get it. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking like Maya catch on to a lot of shit she watch, and I can understand it, like if somebody feel a certain way about certain shit. So
yeah,
I mean, look.
but like I said, I'm not like she just don't watch the shit no more though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Amir running around acting like Avengers because that's all he watched.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm like letting that nigga just watch like
Hawk whoop ass, he go.
Well, all right, let's just say I just let this nigga watch straight Johnny Bravo. Amir ain't never watched nothing else.
You gonna be grabbing ass.
He gonna be doing that shit like, and he's just gonna be on some shit like, yo, I'm just acting like,
what
you know what I'm saying? I'm just acting like what I watch. So
Maya
yeah, I
been
get
singing
it.
Stimulus check for the past 4 days, like.
Now she just thinks she a pile of money.
Facts.
So yeah, I get.
Shout out to my little 1400.
So I get niggas, man. I get.
You the goat, little
I
girl.
get niggas. I don't understand. I don't
1400.
understand you adults getting so.
no, that's
upset.
what I'm saying. Like, it's just niggas.
It's like, hey, if you letting
being
your son
loud
play
about
Grand
this
Theft
shit.
Auto, then you shouldn't. I'm like, I don't know what. I don't know who the parent is that's like letting their kid play Grand Theft Auto, but is also on Facebook, going forward
It
with
just
Pepe
be weird
Le
for
Pew.
people to be like
I don't
tripping about
know
Pepe
what-
Le Pew, but still listen to R. Kelly. Them the type of people I be.
And I don't know who those people are.
Yeah, shout out to y'all though.
so that's what when
false.
people be doing them comparisons, I don't be knowing who them niggas be. But yeah, if you one of them people, you a jackass. So yeah, if you saying let Pepe out of Space Jam, but like your son in there killing hookers, I guess yeah, you an idiot.
Killing hookers.
Yeah, you an idiot. But
What's next, man?
Stupid.
I don't know. Just teach your
Stupid
fucking kids, man.
motherfuckers.
Just make sure your kids know what's.
Stop getting mad
what's
about
going
shit you
on.
don't really care about, cause none of you niggas like.
I haven't heard anybody talk about.
I was
this.
bothered.
I ain't
I ain't
thought
gonna lie,
about
I was
Pepe Le
bothered,
Pew,
though.
like, and like.
I get what y'all saying, but it was just like, damn, why not? But we.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like, why does it be such like this preservation over like?
Like
the
niggas
shit
made this
that
a
you grew
real
up
big
on.
deal. I didn't think
Not
this shit was
you.
about to be a
No,
super
I'm
big
here.
deal.
Like I said, I just felt like the nigga really ain't. He wasn't on that in Space Jam 1, so it's just like
He was, and I mean,
Yeah, he
you had a
didn't do
point.
that.
Like
He
you
didn't
had
do
a
shit.
point.
Like,
They could have changed the shit
he
up.
could have changed it.
I just feel like there's this overwhelming. What I was saying, like we in our 30s, like it's like niggas like
And
so holding.
to me, it's
niggas
the way
is hold- wait,
they put it out there.
Wait, before I forget,
Go ahead.
that's my fault.
Are you sure?
Niggas is holding on to like they like memories and the shit that they came up off of, like in a way like I don't think we was seeing like 10 years ago.
Niggas
like,
would
you
never
know?
act like dog right now.
No, that's a fact.
It's
But
unfortunate,
I'm
but
just-
Hey, niggas would never act like Pepe right now.
But I'm just saying, just like these things, like where you see, like people, like nobody cared about that shit prior to. It's just like certain shit. Like I wouldn't have noticed. Like if nobody had said anything, and I watched that whole movie through and didn't see Pepe Le Pew,
that's my
I wouldn't
point.
have been like on some shit. Like where's Pepe Le Pew at?
No, that's my point for sure. Like the
You know
way
what
they
I'm
put it
saying?
out there and blasted it, it was like
Yeah, so we in
Okay.
just like this weird fucking space where number one that becomes news, but then number two, like once it becomes news, like niggas just
yeah.
have strong opinions about shit.
I
like,
can agree to
I don't give
that.
a fuck.
Like, why is that news?
Yeah, like
Oh, niggas have been like super upset with all this shit all week.
It's
Like,
fucked
yo,
up,
y'all
man.
niggas not care about dog. last
Shout out to
week.
Yum
What's
Cha
going
too,
on?
man. Be careful out there, bro.
lamb chop.
Yum Cha.
Oh,
I'm like, damn, what lamb chop?
I was about to-
Yeah,
Lamb chop don't go to views. That's all I can say.
Lamb chop was
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
Lamb chop was pretty straight.
Don't go to the
man.
strip club, my baby.
Lamb chops play along.
Niggas
nigga.
eating y'all for real now.
Dog.
Shit. But Yum Cha was
Lamb
really
chops
physical
play
too. Go
along.
crazy.
Yeah, Goku was, touching panties.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't Master
Goku used to
Roshi.
be in the
Oh, say my nigga Roshi.
Hey, my
Oh.
nigga,
Hey,
had the
hey.
porno mags on deck.
See,
Money
he
for
wasn't
the
like
kids.
that in Super.
Fact, he was
That's
fighting.
a
He's
fact,
like,
though.
look,
He wasn't like that
he
in
found
Super.
No, they
something to
called him.
substitute.
They calmed that nigga down
They calmed
a lot.
him down.
He
like-
got
That
his
nigga
ass
was
beat too though.
Horny.
He got his ass beat too though.
He was the horniest nigga.
He touched
alive,
Android.
bro.
Oh.
What was that? 17. She beat his ass.
18.
Nigga, if you
18,
if
yeah.
you compare him from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, like it's a difference.
Yeah, they
Like,
calm. They like, all right,
Shit,
nigga, we
I
got
feel like he was grabbing shit on Z though. But
No,
I
he
feel
was.
He
No,
was,
I'm
but-
saying in Dragon
he
Ball,
was a
that
horn
nigga.
ball, though.
You look at Super, and Super, he just
He ain't do
He
shit.
just an old man.
he's just chilling. I ain't know none of that.
Sick
court
they gonna
system's
do him
going
like
crazy.
Bill Cosby. He gonna be old as fuck.
I
About
ain't
to,
know
We
none of
got
that.
we
He gonna be
bringing
about-
up Roshi
he
on
gonna be about to
charges.
die and they gonna pull up on him and shit.
Man, he's still gonna beat them niggas ass.
That's tough.
The
That's a
shit that
fact.
Cosby couldn't do.
What we on?
Fuck Bill
Uh,
Cosby.
Crack wanted to talk about Hov. He said he had info he wasn't
Oh,
privy to.
nigga,